Bagfuel, baby.
As far as the real estate game, if I'm young and I want to get into the game, what would you tell me? What would be my first, not the whole shit, what's my first step?
Buy your course?
No. Learn development.
Development of what?
Learn how to build a house early. You don't gotta touch anything. Development is the highest level in real estate, right? As a developer, and we could actually kind of skip through my whole real estate journey.
Mm-hmm.
If I could teach my sons, which I'm teaching them now, they watching what I'm doing step by step. The real bag in real estate is development, is building a house. And that's why I said at the beginning,
Yes, I remember you
somebody
spoke
gonna flex. I bought my $2,000 mansion. The person built it, only spent $800,000. And this is why I teach. This is why I do like webinars. I got a community where I just teach people. I've never, ever seen people that are building houses in our neighborhood say, hey, let me show you how this works. Never. They come in, they build it, they don't speak to us, they put the for sale sign, they sell it to us if we could afford it. If we can't, they sell it to whoever can afford it.
Mm-hmm.
The secret to real estate is development. That's where the money is. I'm going to expand a little bit more.
Yeah.
I went to Martha's Vineyard for Black Excellence Week 2 weeks ago, right? Everybody buys these small gingerbread houses. They worth $2 million. They are 1,200 square feet.
Yeah, no, dude, little as fuck.
1,200 square feet. The cost of that at Home Depot, right, is $90,000 to build the whole house. Because they're in Martha's Vineyard, they sell for $2 million. The developer still just built the house for $90,000. In the hood, that same house goes for $350,000. The developer still, the Home Depot price still $90,000. I've been through landlord-tenant wars. You're just not gonna win, right? Because now
the landlord or the tenant?
Landlords don't win, bro.
That's in New York, though. Down south, it's pro-landlord.
Yes, there are landlord-friendly states.
Because New York don't want homeless people, so it's always going to be pro-tenant. You know that.
But I that's not. So this show we just been keeping it funky.
Go for it.
Right?
Yeah.
White people don't be in those landlord-tenant shootouts and stabbings and stuff for the most part. It be us. We really, our learning of real estate is more so like the flip, like buy a vacant house, fix and flip it.
Fast money.
And then make some money.
We the fast money kings.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yes.
Even the thought of fast money gets them more excited than the actual work.
Yeah, and I got a theory on that too. I'm not mad because we've been down for so long. So to get some money and spend it or to jump on something fast, I ain't mad at that. I've been dead broke before, right? So I get it. If somebody offered me $12,000 and you fucked up,
you need it, you going for it.
You going for it. If somebody say $12,000 now, and this be on the internet too, $12,000 now are like, $400 for the next 18 years, right? They just be making the wrong decision all the time. But I get it, right? Somebody never had $12,000 before, so you take it. But the reality of it is, like, development is, and if I could bring this to our people, development be rich white friends together, putting money, going to a bad city or a disinvested city.
Detroit.
I got a lot of property in Detroit too. Birmingham, Alabama. Right. They build up the city. They get money from the city. They build it up. They charge crazy rents, whatever, and they sell. They don't hold these properties. The super rich people, and there's another thing too, we don't have a black face of real estate development. We just don't. We don't know who to look for development. We don't know how, but the reality of it is it's so easy.
I think a couple of reasons of that, when they see black people in this space, they just feel like they're there to grift more so than to really put on for the community. They feel like they're in there to get the money grab.
Cause niggas be doing that.
Yeah. So now when
just
bad
tricky.
things happen in the real estate world, the financial world, all we seeing is so many financial individuals, and you're like, this guy's a fraud. This guy's fleecing people.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Mm-hmm.
The real black people that's developing,
Mm.
they not turning around and saying, yo, I'm gonna show you how to build. Take this workbook and show you the 10 steps, right?
Mm-hmm.
This is where you go to buy land. I be showing people where to go buy land for $500-800, right? This is how you develop it. This is how you put a house there. It's super simple. It's even easier and safer than doing a fix and flip. The contractors get paid after they do their section of work. So they put the foundation, it gets inspected and approved, passed,
And
then
then
you pay. The framing, it got to get inspected, approved, and passed. My contractors know you're not getting no money until I get the green ticket saying the city inspector passed it. Then I'll pay. It's super easy and simple. When you're dealing with the contractors in the hood trying to do stuff, that's where we get ripped off.
Are you just an individual who looked at the real estate game differently and found an outlook on it? To give an example, let's take it back to basketball. We had David Thompson, we had Julius Erving, but the way Michael Jordan played basketball, that wasn't what a shooting guard was supposed to play. Now that's the standard. Are you, the way you're looking at it, are you the introduction of Michael Jordan looking at it? Because how you're saying it, people don't say that. They always say fix and flip. That's the number one stand, especially for our culture. But you're like, that ain't the play. This is the play.
That's not the play. How many fights we have with contractors? Everybody, as soon as you think contractor, you think shitty.
Yeah, it's
right?
a problem.
Right or wrong. They don't finish, they rob, they run with it. You think shitty. That we doing it wrong, right? So I had the luxury to be around rich people in real estate, and then I grew up and came up with poor people. The poor people are buying the houses a little bit under what they value, think they're going to fix it, renovate it, paint it, whatever.
And then upcharge it.
And
then make more money by beating the next motherfucker over here.
It's just what we know. It's nothing.
That's what I'm saying.
It's what we know. I'm not mad at it. It's what we know, but we don't know a whole bunch of people got rich doing that.
I know it can't be that hard because my mother built our house in Virginia. When they retired and they left, she built it. She went to the architect, helped them design it, told them what they wanted, how she wanted it.
Yo,
and she built the foundation.
Esso,
They bought
your
the
mother's
land.
not a regular human too, though. So you have to. Your family's not regular people, man.
But I
It's a
definitely
process
wouldn't
to
say
it.
that they're regular people. But my thing is, if she wanted it, you know what I'm saying?
Determination.
She wanted to do it. She had something in her mind. I wanted a green house, a pale green house. I want a red door. I want red toilet seats.
Yeah.
I want gold knobs on my shit.
And it was fun for her too.
And she enjoyed it, but it was cheaper. It was definitely cheaper.
Trying to tell
and we
you.
didn't know that. And they bought a townhouse in Virginia that they called themselves renting out until I graduated from school. They fucked it up. It was a tenant problem.
Yeah.
It ran it up. Then you had the shit with the townhouse. Then you got to pay what's the other money you paid?
HOA?
Yeah, you got to pay. No, not HOA. Is that the monthly shit that you got to pay?
Yeah.
You gotta pay the monthly
Homeowners
shit.
Association.
Oh yeah, homeowners
Yeah.
association.
Clean and,
the clean. So you gotta
snow.
pay the homeowner. You gotta pay the monthly shit on top of your mortgage
Yeah.
shit. They was like, my mom was like, this don't make no sense. They built a fucking $500,000-$600,000 house for $270,000, including the land, and it was on a pond.
Yeah, I
That's
only.
my point.
It was on a pond.
We could close
In
the
Virginia,
show
we
right
got
there,
two
bro.
questions.
That's it. Because
I
so I teach people how to develop. And I got it into like a simple workbook. And I teach people
That's
how to
smart.
develop. And I take like hundreds of people to the auctions with me, and they buy their properties themselves. And then I show them like the simple steps of development.